Imagine stepping into a place where the ground, well, actually breathes under your feet, painting landscapes with these impossible, vibrant colors you just won't believe.
Yeah. Or where, like clockwork, one of nature's most dramatic shows erupts every 90 minutes or so.
Exactly. Or maybe you're picturing yourself just quietly watching a huge herd of bison grazing across some ancient valley. Or maybe staring up at a waterfall that's, what, twice the height of Niagara? It's just incredible.
It really is.
We're talking about a destination that isn't just a park. It feels more like an entire world, just waiting to be explored.
Absolutely.
So today, we're doing a deep dive into Yellowstone National Park, America's first national park.
Right.
And it sprawls across, 2.2 million acres. It touches Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho.
It's huge.
It's more than just iconic, isn't it? It's like this living testament to wild beauty. Draws adventurers, nature lovers, families.
History buffs, too.
Yeah, history buffs from all over the globe.
And our mission today really is to take you beyond just the famous geysers and hot springs, We want to delve into the vibrant towns and the unique blend of culture, history, adventure that you find in the communities around the park.
Right. Because the experience doesn't stop at the gates.
Not at all. The goal is to give you a shortcut, sort of, to experiencing the absolute best this whole region has to offer. We want you to feel, well, empowered to plan your own trip, not overwhelmed by it all.
Okay, sounds good. So let's unpack all this great info we've gathered. We'll start, I think, with the wonders inside the park itself.
Yeah.
The geysers, the landscapes.
Makes sense.
And then we'll venture out, explore those amazing experiences waiting just beyond the boundaries.
Perfect.
So I guess where you have to start. I mean, it leaped out from everything we looked at. It's Old Faithful.
Of course, yeah. Probably the most recognizable geothermal feature on Earth, right?
Totally. And for good reason.
Yeah.
It erupts, roughly every 90 minutes?
Roughly, yeah. Sometimes a bit more, sometimes less, but pretty reliable. And it shoots water and steam way up, maybe 180 feet sometimes.
It's quite a show.
Yeah.
But it's not just Old Faithful itself, is it? The whole area there.
No, exactly. The Upper Geyser Basin, that whole boardwalk area, it's packed. You've got other hot springs, bubbling mud pots, these fumaroles venting steam.
It feels ancient.
It really does. And other big geysers, too, like Castle, Grand, Riverside. They all have their own sort of personality and schedule.
And we should mention the Old Faithful Inn.
Oh, absolutely. You have to step inside. That rustic charm, the massive lobby. It's a piece of history right there, a landmark.
Yeah, it really takes you back.
What's really fascinating, though, is that these things, they aren't just spectacles, right? They're like windows into the raw power under the Earth's surface.
That's a great way to put it, like the Grand Prismatic Spring.
Exactly, the biggest hot spring in the U.S. And those colors, I mean, they look unreal, almost like paint.
They do. How does that happen?
Well, it's actually bacteria, different types of heat-loving bacteria that thrive in different temperature bands around the edge of the spring. That's what creates those vibrant rainbow rings.
Wow. So it's a living thing in a way.
A little ecosystem in miniature, yeah. And constantly changing. You can walk the boardwalk right next to it, feel the heat, see the steam.
Or get that higher view.
Right. For that amazing aerial perspective, you hike the Fairy Falls Trail up to the Grand Prismatic Overlook. That view, it really puts it all into perspective, makes you think about life finding a way in extreme places.
Definitely adding that to the list.
And if you want something maybe a bit more raw, more dynamic, Norris Geyser Basin.
Okay, what's Norris like?
It's generally the hottest and most changeable thermal area in the park. It's where you find Steamboat Geyser.
Steamboat, isn't that the really tall one?
Yep, currently the world's tallest active geyser. Its major eruptions are unpredictable, but even its minor ones are impressive. Plus, Norris has tons of colorful pools, steaming vents. It just feels wilder.
And maybe less crowded than Old Faithful.
Often, yeah. You can sometimes get a more personal, quieter experience with that geothermal power there. It's intense.
Okay, so moving from the sort of fiery underground stuff, what about just immersing yourself in the sheer scale of the place?
Yeah.
The landscapes.
Yeah, great question. Because it's so much more than geysers. You've got Yellowstone Lake, for instance.
Right, the huge lake.
Huge is right, 136 square miles. It's North America's largest high-elevation lake. And it's just beautiful, serene, great for boating, fishing, kayaking.
Can you stay near there?
Oh, yeah. There's the classic historic lake hotel and the lake lodge right on the shores. Amazing views, very traditional park hospitality. There's something really special about being by that vast water at that altitude.
Seems peaceful. But then there's the opposite, the dramatic stuff, the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone.
Oh, spectacular. Yeah, not the Grand Canyon, but Yellowstone's own Grand Canyon. And it is grand.
Yep.
Those pastel-colored walls, yellow, pink, orange.
Painted by minerals, I guess.
Exactly, from the hydrothermal activity altering the rhyolite rock. And then you have the two massive waterfalls, Upper and Lower Falls.
Lower Falls is the really big one.
That's the one. Plunges over 300 feet. The power is just incredible. Artist Point gives you that iconic, almost classic painting view.
The postcard shot.
That's it. But hiking along the South Rim or North Rim trails gets you even closer, more dramatic angles. You really feel the canyon's depth and the roar of the water.
Amazing.
And if we connect these landscapes to the life here, Yellowstone is this massive, living, breathing ecosystem. People call it the Serengeti of North America.
Because of the wildlife.
Exactly. The sheer abundance and variety, especially in the Lamar Valley up in the northeast corner.
That's the famous spot for wolves and bears.
It's genuinely one of the best places on the planet for spotting wolves, grizzlies, plus huge herds of bison, elk, pronghorn. It's like stepping back in time.
When's the best time to go there?
Definitely dawn or dusk. That's when the animals are most active. Bring binoculars, a spotting scope if you have one. Patience is key.
And Hayden Valley too, right, for bison.
Oh yeah, Hayden Valley is also fantastic, especially for those massive bison herds, hundreds, sometimes thousands, moving across the landscape. It's an unbelievable sight.
Wow.
And speaking of unique landscapes, you absolutely have to see Mammoth Hot Springs.
Right, those white terraces.
Yeah.
They look totally different.
Completely different. They're travertine terraces formed by hot water carrying dissolved calcium carbonate. As the water cools, it deposits the mineral, building these intricate, almost sculpted formations over thousands of years.
So they're always changing.
Constantly growing, shifting. You explore them on boardwalks. Feels a bit like another planet. And the historic Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel is right there, too.
Lots of history in that area.
Definitely. And nearby, you have Tower Fall, a beautiful 132-foot waterfall next to these cool volcanic pinnacles, and the Roosevelt Lodge area.
Roosevelt Lodge. That sounds like Old West.
It totally embraces that. Horseback riding, stagecoach tours, chuck wagon dinners.
Yeah.
It gives you a real taste of the park's early, more rugged history. Kind of fun.
It sounds like it. So with all this immense space and all these features, just driving around isn't enough, is it? How do you really experience it?
That's a great point. You need to get out of the car. Hiking and backcountry exploration is, I think, one of the best ways.
How many trails are there?
Over 900 miles. So something for literally everyone. Gentle walks along rivers, strenuous climbs up mountains.
Any recommendations?
Well, the Mount Washburn Trail offers these incredible panoramic views, especially when the wildflowers are blooming. We mentioned the Fairy Falls Trail for the grand prismatic overlook. Lone Star Geyser is a nice, relatively flat trail to another cool, more isolated geyser.
And if you want to stay out overnight,
you need permits for any backcountry camping. Definitely plan that well in advance. But getting out there, that's where you really feel the solitude and the wildness of Yellowstone.
Okay, but maybe backpacking isn't for everyone. What about understanding what you're actually seeing?
Right, context is key. And that's where the ranger programs and the visitor centers are fantastic.
What do they offer?
The visitor centers, like Albright near Mammoth or the Canyon Visitor Education Center, have really good interactive exhibits, films. They set the stage. But the ranger programs, guided walks, talks, evening programs, those are invaluable.
Why are they so good?
Because the rangers are so knowledgeable and passionate. They can explain the geology, the ecology, the human history. They really bring the park to life and answer your questions. It transforms looking into understanding.
Makes sense. Taking a walk with a ranger sounds like a must-do.
Highly recommended.
Okay, so we've covered a ton inside the park, but you said earlier the adventure doesn't stop at the gates. Let's talk about these surrounding communities.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not just places to sleep. They add so much to the whole Yellowstone experience. Each one has its own character.
Like West Yellowstone, Montana. That's a big gateway, right?
Huge gateway right at the west entrance. It's a really vibrant town. You've got the Grizzly and Wolf Discovery Center there.
What's that?
It's a sanctuary for rescued bears and wolves that can't survive in the wild. You can observe them safely, learn about them. It's really powerful.
Cool. What else is in West Yellowstone?
There's the Yellowstone Historic Center Museum, which tells the story of travel to the park over the years. In summer, there's the Playmill Theater, great family fun. And in winter, it becomes a major hub for snowmobiling and cross-country skiing.
So it's year-round.
Definitely. Then you have Gardner, Montana at the north entrance.
That's the one with the arch.
Yep, the famous Roosevelt Arch, very historic entrance. Gardner is right on the Yellowstone River, so it's huge for whitewater rafting, fishing, scenic floats.
Sounds like a good base for river activities.
Excellent base. Plus, lots of options for horseback riding and wildlife tours that head into the northern range of the park.
And Cody, Wyoming. You mentioned Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, founded by Buffalo Bill Cody himself, it really leans into its Western heritage. The big draw is the Buffalo Bill Center of the West.
That's the 5 museums in one place.
That's it. Plains Indian culture, firearms, natural history, Western art, Buffalo Bill's life. You could spend days there.
Wow.
And in the summer, June through August, there's a nightly rodeo, real deal rodeo. It's a huge part of the town's identity. Plus, a cool historic downtown with shops, galleries, old saloons.
And it's near the east entrance.
Right, you drive through the beautiful Wapiti Valley to get to the east entrance from Cody. Very scenic route.
Okay, and what about Jackson, Wyoming? It's south, near the Tetons, but people use it for Yellowstone too.
Very popular starting point, often combined with a trip to Grand Teton National Park right next door. Jackson's known for its town square with those arches made of elk antlers.
Oh yeah, I've seen pictures of those.
It's got a really vibrant art scene, lots of galleries, the National Museum of Wildlife Art, live music. Feels a bit more upscale, maybe.
But still outdoorsy.
Oh, totally. Still tons of adventure.
Right.
Whitewater rafting on the Snake River, mountain biking, scenic float trips. It blends that sort of chic mountain town vibe with serious outdoor access.
It sounds like a great mix.
And what's really cool is just how different all these towns feel, you know? They each offer a unique slice of the region.
Are there quieter options too?
Definitely. Up near the northeast entrance, you have Cook City and Silvergate, Montana. Much smaller, more remote feel.
What's the draw there?
They're the gateway to the Beartooth Highway.
Ah, the Scenic Drive.
Often called one of the most beautiful drives in America. High alpine terrain, stunning views. Those towns are great bases for serious hikers, mountain bikers, snowmobilers in winter. A real escape.
And you mentioned Big Sky, Montana. That's more of a resort town.
Yeah, north of West Yellowstone. Famous ski resort, but it's become a huge summer destination too. Ziplining, hiking, biking, golf, plus rafting on the Gallatin River. Lots of festivals, music, farmers markets. It's that modern adventure resort kind of place.
So lots of choices depending on what you're looking for.
Exactly. And there are others too, like Dubois, Wyoming, very classic Western town feel near the Wind Rivers. Or Island Park, Idaho, famous for fly fishing on Henry's Fork. Each adds its own flavor.
Okay, this is a ton of great information. So let's bring it all together.
Yeah.
If someone is planning their own Yellowstone deep dive, what are the key takeaways? The practical stuff.
Right. Number one, and this is crucial, plan ahead.
Because it's huge.
It's huge, and distances between sites can be really long. Accommodation, especially in summer, books up months, even a year in advance. So book early.
Got it. What else?
Respect the wildlife. Seriously. Observe from a safe distance. The park has guidelines for how far back to stay from different animals. Never, ever feed them.
And bears?
Carry bear spray, know how to use it, and hike in groups if possible. It's just smart practice in bear country.
Okay. Bear spray. Check. What about weather?
Be prepared for anything. It's high elevation, and the weather can change incredibly fast. Pack layers. You could genuinely see sun, rain, and snow all in one July afternoon.
Wow, even in summer.
Even in summer. So layers are your friend. Rain gear, warm hat, gloves. Better to have it and not need it.
Good advice. What about park fees?
There's an entrance fee per vehicle, usually good for 7 days. Or if you visit national parks often, the America the Beautiful Pass is a great deal. Covers entrance fees at all national parks and federal lands for a year.
Worth looking into.
And maybe the most important thing, leave no trace.
Pack it in, pack it out.
Exactly. Stay on trails. Don't pick wildflowers. Minimize your impact in every way. It's about protecting this incredible place for everyone, for the future.
Absolutely. And finally,
explore beyond the park boundaries. As we've talked about, take some time to discover those unique communities, the scenic drives, the different landscapes around Yellowstone. It really enriches the whole experience, makes it more than just a park visit. It's a regional adventure.
that's a great point. It really is a region, not just a park.
It is.
So recapping, Yellowstone, first national park,
Right.
highest concentration of geysers, incredible wildlife sanctuary. It's a place of superlatives, really.
It truly is. And if you connect all this back to the bigger picture,
Yeah.
Yellowstone is just this powerful testament to the wild spirit of our planet, isn't it? A place where you can see these raw, natural processes happening right in front of you, shaping the earth.
Hmm.
It's humbling, a reminder of both the power and, honestly, the fragility of our world.
Well said. Whether you're drawn by the steam and color of the thermal features, the drama of the canyons, or, yeah, the history and charm of those surrounding towns, the Yellowstone region really does promise memories that will last a lifetime.
No doubt about it.
So, thinking about everything we've covered, what stands out most to you from today's deep dive? What's sparking your imagination for a trip?